Hello guys, I'm back again. Like I said before in the last videos, I am trying to document my complete MTG Magic the Gathering collection, MTG collection I have. And I'll be doing videos of everything that I own. Today, this week, I'm gonna be showing you guys of my basic land collection. And when I mean basic land, I literally mean every single image printed for basic lands, non-foil, that came out in boosters packs from all expansion sets, and there's a couple of things from different areas. Some foils I even have, but I do not collect all the foil versions. I only collect the non-foil versions and a couple of special cards. So I hope you enjoyed this part. I don't know how long the video will be. There's a lot, about 222, 23 different sets I will show you. And we'll start maybe changing the way I show you guys this, but we'll start this way. This is a 10th edition. The order will be that's in my spreadsheet, so don't worry, they're not in order of when they came out, but we'll see the 10th edition basic lands. I'm gonna take them out of their sleeves so you can see that there are different arts and the numbers that are repeated. I think this was the last set before Magic jumped to naming them core sets, but as you can see, it has the 10th edition symbol. There are 4 of each basic land type. Prices are cheap. You don't have to worry if you really want to have this set complete. I'm gonna have to do it a little bit quicker because it's gonna take me quite a long time to go over all these sets. So you might forget my speed and not getting to see everything, but we have a lot of things to show. Okay, that was 10th edition. Now we bring out 4th edition, 3 of each. Love the white border cards, to be honest. I remember when I started playing back in the old day, people did not like white border cards, and I used to enjoy playing with them. This is something I will tell you because we will talk about it later on. The date for the 4th edition cards, it's 1995. That you have to remember when I talk to you about another set I have. But you can see the art, 3 different kinds. I honestly don't want to talk too much about each card set. They don't have a symbol, but expansion, but they do have the tap symbol, and that also makes a difference from unlimited to 3rd edition and beyond cards. So that was the 4th edition. 5th edition. Now these were 4 of each. Good thing I kind of have them in order, so it's not that hard to show. I hope the video is doing okay. I'm not going to be checking it because I won't have the time to be fixing it. But as you can see, they also don't have an expansion symbol in their 5th edition, and this one say 1997, 2 years after 4th edition came out. A lot of the arts are repeated. You will see that through the cards. I'm not saying they're different arts. The thing is, with the symbol and the date, they would be an entirely different card to collect. So that's why I started doing it. So this is 5th edition. And let's jump back to 6. Now, this again are 4 types of basic lands or 4 arts. Now we do have the set symbol. That's the number 6, a Roman number 6. Used to enjoy when they numbered them. Now you can even get a nice number. All symbols are kind of crazy. And again, you see, oh sorry, I think I hit the camera. There are 4 sets, each one has the symbol. There are 4 different arts, 5 different cards. As I said, this will be a long video because we have a lot of cards to look over. I'm gonna try to do it fast, but you gotta excuse me, it's not that easy. Since all basic lands were reprints, they all got a white border. You guys remember that 7th edition. We used to have black and white border cards depending on if it was a reprint or not. That doesn't happen anymore, but I guess you remember it. So here we're looking at the 7th edition basic lands that came out in boosters. As you can see again, 4 different arts. Set symbol for a 7, nice looking 7. The date, I don't remember. It says copyright to 1983 to 2001, so I guess they came out in 2001. These cards are older than my kids. I started out collecting the mountains. Mountains were the most printed card when I started playing Magic, so I was like, okay, I want the most printed card, so I started collecting every single basic land that was a mountain. And if you remember, Arabian Nights being the first expansion set of Magic the Gathering included a basic land that was a mountain. We'll get to it later in a little bit. And that's what made me start collecting the basic lands. But then when I started buying different sets to get just the basic mountain, I started thinking to myself, why not collect all the images, not just the mountains? So that's why I started collecting everything. And I hope I have everything. I'm not sure, but you guys can help me if I'm missing one. Remember, non-foil that came out in a set, or it's a promo, but it's in English. I don't want the other versions. Not that I don't use cards in other languages, but it would make my collection too much of a hassle to get. Okay, so this is 8th edition. You get the 8 on the set symbols. You gotta understand this is something I have not moved around in a couple of years, so I don't even know what they look, how they are. I did have a problem with my collection of the basic lands. For some reason, I did get water damage on a couple of them. I replaced them a couple of years ago, but that won't happen to me again. Now this is 9th edition, getting more to a modern era. Pictures, the set symbol, you get the 9. Okay, 9th edition, number 9. This copyright is 93, 2005. You can see there is a lot of cards to show you. I don't even think I'm gonna make a video. That maybe has a 4th of the basic lands I own. And by the way, this lens, I don't play with them. I also have my pack, well, not a pack, I have a bunch of basic lens I play. A lot of white borders, a lot of old ones, unhinged, unglued. But okay, that was numerically. Now let's jump to a different one, Adventures in Forgotten Realms. I don't know if you guys remember the set, it's not that old. 2021, that's 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And these lands, as you can see, have a text that's completely different than others. I think it was because of the growth of D&D, something like that. They made, sorry guys, they made the cards look like this, but as I told you, I collect the arts. As you can see, there are 4 different arts. The set symbol, the date and the collector number. That made it quite easy now to know where you're at, but unfortunately they make so many printings of the same card in the set, you cannot just take the numbers into consideration. You have to really look through all the cards to see if you're missing one for the collection. As you guys can see, I don't handle my collection with gloves, never did, will probably never do, even though I do handle expensive cards. Okay, at the drift, I'll just show you quickly. This is the first place at the drift cards, we'll see them later. As I said, I don't normally collect foils, but I have put some in my collection for different reasons. And this was basically because the lands would not be complete if I didn't bring out the set that came out with the booster packs. So this is the two different sets. Sometimes you get one from the main set and another from the collector. Sometimes it's the other way around. Honestly, I used to separate them. Sometimes I don't. For Ratter Drift, I have them combined. The object is to keep getting the cards, not just not just worrying about how to stock them up in my collection or organize them. I think my organization system works. And these are nice yellowish cards. That's what I liked about them. I would have loved them to come out in a non-foil version, but they didn't. But you can see there's two of each one. The first place, and I don't know what's the other name called, but you can see there's two of each. They're not that expensive, but with just the burden to get them. And well, they're foil, even though I don't like collecting foils. Now, getting this out of the side, I don't even know how long the video is, but I'll take a small look. Okay, I guess I'll just do it up to the letter A. Okay. Okay, let me just get all the way to the letter A. Okay. So for this video today, I'll just do until the letter A of my basic collections. Oh, this is not from here, sorry. This should have been over here. So I guess I didn't show you it. There was another set. See, I don't even remember what I should get. But these are the last. As you can see, different image. So that is how to drift. And well, everybody wants to see this. Everybody enjoys seeing old cards. So here's Alpha Edition 1993, first Magic the Gathering basic lens printed. As you guys know, Alpha cards are slightly rounded in the edges, in the corners, because of a miscut problem. They are black border. They say tap. They don't have the tap symbol. And they're like kind of expensive to play around with them. You can see two basic arts for each card. I will take one of these ones right here just because it's right next to it. And you can see the difference from the border we were talking about. See? The edges are rounder. The cards are. And that's the main difference from the The main difference from beta, which we won't be seeing today, it's the round edges. But as you can see, they look beautiful having them black border. I do own a couple of alpha and beta lands to play with them, but these ones I don't play with. I just try to save them as pristine as I got them. They're not near mint, but most of them are. I'll jump to Amon Kit. 4 of each basic land type. We had a full art one. see 4 different arts. The symbol is the pyramid, a set symbol. You guys are probably wondering how I don't care about using gloves with my collection, but well, the idea is my collection is a player's collection. I have played with a lot of my cards. I enjoy playing with them. I'm not interested in just buying them and keep them in boxes, or so that is what. Anthologies. This is a reprint set. What's nice about the reprint set, well, for starters, you don't get all the basic land types because they would only print whatever they wanted. And as you can see, the symbols are very different, including this one, though this would represent the Arabian Nights mountain, but as you can see, it's a white border, so it's not the original Arabian Nights. I'll show you it later. I have it right here. So this is the funny portal. I think this is portal 1, portal 2, Tempest, Mirage, Ice Age, and Deckmasters. I think this is Deckmasters. And there's no islands in anthologies. Now the next set is something everybody will enjoy. And I'm gonna take a small break just to pour something out over here. I'm not sure if I can find it. I guess I did find it. Okay, so these are called the APAC packs. 1, 2, 3 packs. The others are the Eurolands, but each one of them has different cards. They used to come in a single pack. As you can see, they're beautiful cards. The swamp is beautiful, Iceland. I did have a couple of extras, if I'm not mistaken. Right here, I guess I got a lot of these ones. And this is from another set. So. But okay, this is the blue APAC basic land cards, nice looking ones. And then we have the clear pack. As you can see, I think I also have that one as an extra, that one as an extra. These cards, for some reason, I kept because I played with them. The Chinese wall, looks like it. Nice looking. I don't know much about them. You could probably read why they came out, and this video was not that for that intention, so I won't talk too much about it. But then you have this one's beautiful boat landscape. I think this is one of the most expensive ones in the set right now. I'm not very sure, but here it is. Now for the, well, not the most expensive basic land, but one of the most expensive basic lands there is, the Arabian Nights mountain. As you can see, as I told you, the Arabian Nights symbol, tap instead of the symbol for tapping, black border. It's a nice, maybe a little played, but I honestly don't mind that. But this is part of the collection. Now, if you guys remember, I showed you the archenemy cards. And of course, if I have the archenemy cards, well, I had to have the archenemy basic lands. So here they are, 4 of each one of these. As I tell you, there's not always the same numbers for each. So this is the archenemy. You can see the nice symbol. This one looks good. Trumps tend to look nicer than other cars usually. So, over here, sorry. I just move this around. This was just to show off. Okay. After the arch enemy set, I'll show you the cobalt as arch enemy. Okay, the cobalt's arch enemy, as you can see, is a different symbol, and all sets, as you can see, they look alike, but they're not the same. Small differences. Small differences, like if it was in a Zoom version. Clearly see 104, 99. Looks almost the same. This came out in 2017. Everybody's gonna be mad at how I treat my cards. And now, promos. Arena 1996. As I said before, there is foil versions that exist. I don't collect them. I think I have an extra of this one. See, an extra one. But okay, this is 1996. Nice, beautiful art. The promo symbol. I guess the other one was not my Deckmasters, it was this problem symbol. You have Arena 2003. This now has the DCI promo logo. Do a 2004. Again, I got a signed version of this one extra. DCI symbol, the date, the different pictures. John Avon. As you can see, all of them by John Avon. A lot of people love the art of John Avon. Have so many cars that I honestly don't even know how many he drew or not. Arena 2005. I don't even remember when I got all these cards, if it was during the time they were available, if I bought them later. I honestly don't remember, too many years. Arena 2006, and I think that's when Wizards of the Coast stopped printing these promo cards, or at least in this version. DCI symbol, different arts, one of each. Let's jump to Assassin's Creed. Oh, this would look nice, as you can see. Only 4 because we didn't get the forest in the basic, in the starter kits, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, this is the Assassin's Creed symbol. Really nice looking lands, honestly. And really paying much attention to it. I don't know. I'm sorry guys if you don't see the video clearly. I hope it really helps you seeing them, but as I tell you, I just want to document my collection. I'm not interested in in bragging from each individual card and showing them, but this is for people that enjoy my regular collecting and knowing that there are a lot of crazy people like me that like to buy everything. Okay, let's bring to have a single store. When you start looking at the dates, this date is from 2012, the copyright. That's about 14 years ago. My oldest kid is 14 years old, so just imagining I'm keeping these cards safe for 14 years makes me think I wasted my life. I'm just kidding, I did not waste anything. I enjoyed it. two more sets to see today. That's about enough because it's gonna be a quite longer video than I'm used to making. We got the Avatar Last Airbender. These are really nice. The APA version of them. There's APA. Oh, here's the other way around. Should be this APA sound here. Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry. I still need to show you the last one that didn't come out. Okay, so as you can see, 3 of each. And this is a new set, of course. And just for anybody that didn't notice, the Avatar, the last bringer, had 2 basic lands that came out with the eternal symbol. That's why I have them separated. They're not from the main set, of course, but this is the last 2 I will be showing to you today. As you can see, this is just a part from numbers and letters. We still have a long way to go, and I hope you'll be here next video I make, maybe tomorrow, the day after that, I'm not sure. And we'll see you again later. Bye guys.